Hi everyone. Welcome back to my next session. First, I will be sharing my screen in slideshow mode from current slide. Yes. Uh, I just in the last lecture, I discussed what is an image and what are the three types of the image. What are the three types of the image? First image is a binary image, and maximum it will be having a bit size of zeros and ones. And then we discussed what is a thresholding. And second, we discussed about what is a grayscale image. And a grayscale image means it is an 8-bit pixel or 8-bit size, and we are not using a 8-bit size because whatever the originality that won't be used while we are preferring the grayscale image. So instead of that 8-bit, we'll be preferring the 12-bit. 12-bit is used for the medical diagnosis. And then finally, we discussed about the colored image. And in colored image, we'll be using the RGB colors. Depending upon the suiting to the eyes, we can segregate the RGB according to the bits that we are going to use in an image. So in this video, we are just going to discuss about what is image processing. So what is the difference between image as well as the image processing? Image means taking out a particular image and using as it is. That is known as the image. So what is a like in case if I'm using a 2D image, its representation can be f of x comma y. F of x comma means y means f represents a function, x comma y represents a coordinate. This is what we discussed about the image. Now we can step into the what is image processing. Image processing means taking out a particular image, converting into a digital format. Like in case if I want to improve the quality of the image, I'll be taking out some particular tool and I'm converting into the format that exactly needed, like cropping out, merging, or taking out the multiple images and combining that into the single image. That's what we are planning to convert into a digital format. We are not going to use as it is. If you are using as it is, that is known as image. If you are converting that into any kind of the digital format, that is known as the image processing. That's what it was mentioned here. In order to get an enhanced image, to extract some useful information from it. So whichever the extraction we are needed, so doing the extraction according to our willingness, that is known as the image processing. So now we can discuss about the purpose of image processing. So there are many purposes are there. First one is visualization. Second one is image sharpening and restoration. Third one is image retrieval. And fourth one is measurement of pattern. And fifth one is image recognition. So first is the visualization. So observe the image objects that are not visible. So with this line, we cannot get what is the exact meaning of this. So for example, if you are writing the paper, okay, so how you will be collecting the data as an existing system. So you will be having some data and you have to come up with some proposals. So what you have to do is that take out your existing system and whatever the things that you are going to submit as a proposal, you have to take that as a proposed system and you have to compare it. Okay, how you are going to compare it? By using any graphical tool. So that is a visualization. So taking out the data is known as a data visualization. And then finally, you are converting that into a graphical format. That is known as the image visualization. Instead of giving a data, producing that through the image. So that will be having the more clarity to the people, those who are referring, or the people, for example, for the people to whom we are going to deliver a product or project or something. So image visualization will be a better one compared to the data visualization. And second point is image sharpening and restoration. So to create a better image, that's whatever the image that we captured. So it does not have a clarity or it does not have a proper lightning. What we'll be doing, we'll be using some Photoshops or we'll be using some applications to convert that into a format that was having a high clarity or something. So image retrieval. So in case if you are going to develop some projects, what's the main objective for us is that instead of uh, creating a new projects again and again, that will be what's the main disadvantage there will be. We have to invest some amount in that. So to avoid that, what you have to do is that while you are developing a project, what is the main objective we should have is that we have to use a tool or we have to use the algorithm that is of reusable. So automatically that will be the big advantage, as well as we can bring a success criteria to the project that we are going to develop. And fourth is the measurement of the pattern. So measures the various objects in an image. So for example, in case if I want to upload some image in the any kind of the tool, they'll be having some restrictions. So according to the restrictions, what we'll be doing is that we'll be converting that by using any kind of the application. That is known as the measurement of the pattern. Last one is the image recognition. So distinguish the objects in an image. So there are various peoples will be available in the object. So what are the things that are available? Who are available, where they are currently present. For example, take out my staff room or something. What are the things that are available? So I am taking a video lecture. In the backside of my email, I am giving a lecture. In the backside of me, there is a table fan and there is a partition like that, distinguishing each and every object that is available in the particular image. That is known as the image recognition. So we in this, as of now, we discussed about what is image processing. We discussed about the difference between image processing and image, and then we discussed about the various purpose of image processing. First is visualization. In that we discussed about what is image and what is the difference between image and data. And second, we discussed about the image restoration. And third, we discussed about image retrieval. And fourth, we discussed about the measurement of the pattern. And fifth, we discussed about the image recognition. Now, we can discuss about the point operation. So this point we already discussed many times. Sometimes pictures taken from the camera may provide the poor quality. So because of the lightning conditions. So for this, to improve the quality, we need the image processing. This we already discussed. Some of the image processing techniques are, first is point operation, and second is the auto contrast. Third is the modified auto contrast. So this everything that will be coming under. So this auto contrast as well as the modified auto contrast that will be coming under the point operation. And then histogram equalization and histogram specification we are going to discuss. So these are the things that we are going to discuss in point operation. So simple as that. What is point operation? So if you are taking out a particular image and our main objective is that we have to modify the pixel value, but we should not resize the image. So that is the more important objective of the point operation. But according to me, this is not possible. So the reason is that while you are changing the pixel value, automatically the resize of the image also will happen. Okay, but the thing is that some of the things we cannot restrict, right? So point operation means this is the stuff. We have to try it. So by modifying the pixel value, we can modify the pixel value to the maximum extent, but we should not resize the image. This is a constraint. As well as we are going to discuss what is homogeneous and what is non-homogeneous. So if it is homogeneous means, initially I mentioned in the starting of this session, f of x comma y. So f is a function that depend upon x and y. X and y is a coordinate. So this is known as the homogeneous. So f inside the bracket, it does not depend upon the coordinate. So means that what is a very much difficulty in this non-homogeneous is that whether we are going to use the 2D or the 3D. In case if we have the homogeneous f of x comma y, through the function and amplitude value, we can easily identify that f is a function and x comma y is the amplitude value. In the x comma y means, what does it represent? Means we are going to use the coordinates. That coordinates belong to whether it is a 2D or the 3D. And another important thing in the point operation is, so we can modify the brightness as well as you can invert the image. But another thing is that you should not resize the image. That is more important. And as well as we are going to discuss about what is threshold. So automatically, if you are going to use a point operation, so you have to know what is the threshold. So you can look out the image that was given here. So you can look into the things that was given in an image. So the number of the points, background, and object. So if you take a binary image, what is the value? Zeros and ones. Okay, we have to apply the value in the object or the background. So that is a thresholding. I explained this in the previous session. So now you can look into this. So this suggests that the object has a different range of the intensity to the background in order that an appropriate threshold that can be chosen. So now 1 comma 0. So in case if I'm going to apply the threshold for that, so for background, I'll be applying the more threshold than the object. So the background, I will be applying 1. For object, I'll be applying 0. So the background of range of intensity will be higher than the object. So automatically the background will be highlighted more than the object. If I'm giving the for object the range of intensity as 1 and background I will be giving the 0. So the object will be highlighted more than the background. So this is a difference that we have to know while we are discussing about what is an object as well as a background. So for example, if I'm giving the range of intensity for object is higher as 1. So automatically the graph for the object will be going high and the background graph will be coming down. So in that case, the object will be highlighted more compared to the background. This is a difference we have to know. So if the range of the intensity is given to the object is more, so automatically the graph will go higher for the object and graph will come for the background. In this given image, the range of the intensity is given high for the background. So the background has a higher range of the intensity compared to the object. So this is all about the thresholding. So in the next lecture, we can discuss about what is interpolation, and by using the interpolation, we can discuss about how we are going to resize the image, as well as we can discuss about what is distort, as well as we can discuss about what is histogram, and then we can discuss about the edge detection. I will stop sharing it. Thank you.